What's going on? All thanks for tuning in once again. Let's talk heavyweight boxing. Let's talk Wallin versus Chisora. So Chisora is the underdog in this fight. It is his final fight in England, and he wants his last fight to be in Africa. So he's had 48 fights. This will be number 49 for him, and he's challenging Otto Wallin. Wallin, coming off a win, and also a loss, against Joshua before that. So both guys have had their troubles in the ring. I think for Wallin, he has problems with guys that can fight on the inside, guys like a Fury, guys like Joshua, that was able to land something big. And that was inside the pocket. On the outside he's pretty good, outside boxer. The problem with Wallin is that he just doesn't have that power to scare fighters away. Joshua himself isn't really a great inside fighter, but he's able to work against Wallin, because of the power. The power. Wallin's not really gonna threaten you too much with his power, so fighters can take risks, fighters can throw big punches and combinations. That's what Joshua did, that's what Fury did, he was deep inside the pocket and he was able to outbox Wallin. Chisora is more of a guy that runs out of stamina, we know that he does fade out, and we do see him fading out, you can tell after 4 rounds he just looks like a different fighter, he looks tired, he looks like the punches aren't doing as much as it did the first 4, there's not as much power on the punches. So Wallin's got the youth advantage. He's also got the boxing ability, he's a better boxer than Chisora more of the slugger. Chisora's got the power, he's got the power to really hurt Wallin. It's just a case of can he land an overhand right on him. That's basically a signature punch. I think he's going to have to land a couple on Wallin. I don't think one will do it, but if he can find that punch early and land it consistently, although Chisora does get tired, he still is able to fight a full 12. I don't see him getting stopped. So it's basically a case of, if he doesn't knock down Wallin, Wallin wins. That's the way that I see it. If Wallin can stay on the outside and survive the first 4 rounds, it's crucial. The first 4 rounds is dangerous, for Wallin. I think that Joshua got him out in 5 rounds. I may be wrong, correct me if I am, but if Wallin can survive those rounds where Chisora is just basically unstoppable, just unstoppable in the sense of relentless pressure, power and all that, if he can survive the rush, you could call it, if he can survive the rush, then as the job slows down a bit, as Chisora slows down a bit, then should be able to take over and outbox a guy. But Chisora is always going to be dangerous. I believe that overhand right's always going to be there. That's his best punch. So Wallin needs to make sure that he's on the Chisora's left side, so he can't land it too well. He's also got to consider that Chisora is a hooker. So, if he is jabbing, it's possible that Chisora may hook around his jab. Remember, Wallin doesn't really have much power. He's 50% knockout ratio, I believe. So, Chisora's not going to be doing the Ali shuffle, jabbing. That's not what Chisora does. He's not that sort of guy that boxes on the outside and tries to win on points. His game plan is come forward, calls himself Wall. That's what he's going to do. He's going to bring the fight to Wallin. He's not going to be phased from the power. And I think that he is going to try to get the knockout, being his last fight in the UK. So, it's a 50-50 fight in my opinion. Chisora is 41 now, you know, father times undefeated. We know that one of these days Chisora may not look the same. You know, he's taken a lot of damage in his career. He did well against Choice, but how much did that fight take out of him? You know, he looked like he was exhausted from that fight, even though he got the win. So I mean, it is a tough fight. I'm gonna go for the man that's having his last fight in England, Chisora. You know, I hope that he gets the win. I'm gonna pick him by knockout, and I'm gonna go round 10, overhand right. I think he lands the shot. I hope that he lands the shot, and I'm picking Chisora by knockout. Leave your take. Look forward to the comments, and I'll catch you next time. Peace.